probably picked the windiest day to do this vlog, but when photography time is limited, you just have to work with the conditions. And that's why I've created this video. I wanted to take you along a photography meetup with me with the 617 Club, where we have bluebird skies, we have heavy tourist location, and we also have wind. And everyone, you know, who owns a camera will probably be like, no, I'm not going out to shoot those conditions. But there is method in the madness in that there are compositions here, there is intimate landscape, there are textures, there's colours. You know, they have these micro rivers that are meandering through the sand. You also have the ripples in the sand as the tide's gone out. You know, just looking around me now, I'm just picking these off as I see them. So never be put off by a busy coastal location or by the weather. So let's see what we can create. We'll talk about the meetup over the last couple of days and share that with you, and explain why I've been very busy over the last month and unable to vlog as per usual. So yes, let's go and find some intimate landscape, seascape compositions. There isn't really a trick for nailing seascape photography, but when you're faced with difficult conditions, the best approach is to start looking at the minute intricacies of the landscape. As I said at the beginning, it's the smaller details that you notice that are worth honing in on. So when you arrive, you're often hit with grand views and a lot of information to process. The rich sky, the fluffy clouds, turbulent sea, or the textured sand. It can be quite busy and difficult to simplify. So next time you arrive at a location, start small and then work your way up to the bigger scenes. And finally, slow down. Don't rush, and observe every small detail. It is still very windy. We have very windy conditions. You know, you couldn't plan this, but I found a composition. So I've actually spent some time here. We're looking at a few hours. The tide is coming in very fast. So all these compositions are always going to be changing, evolving. It's never going to be the same, which I also like about the intimate seascape. This fabulous scene is just everything that's me. And that's what you need to look for in photography, is something that is you, something that's speaking to you, something that has story, that has depth, that has layers. And I'll show you, this scene is beautiful. You have this lovely amber colour, you know, the placing of the seaweed as it looks like a tree, you know, these vein-like branches as it comes up. And then as you travel, you can see the rock. You know, the rock has these shapes and also these textures with the sand, which I really like. And then you have this dark brown and the yellow of the seaweed. And what I like about the composition is the kind of the shapes and the textures. The shape of the seaweed looking like a tree, the veins, the textures of the rock and the sand, and all of these components together help tell a story and help with the intimate seascape. But I've been here a while now, the tide's coming in, and I think it's time to break out the macro lens handheld and see what else we can capture on this beautiful beach. When you live inland, the coast becomes this new exciting place with lots to discover and explore. I've always enjoyed exploring the beach, finding small shells or interesting objects washed up on the shore. I think this natural curiosity to all things small certainly lends itself well to macro photography. So I did a mix of varied focal lengths, from wide angle to macro. And in the end, the wide angle lens won and was the best fit for capturing the mixed sand formations. These reminded me of being a child in art class, when you mix coloured sand in a jar to form different shapes. I really enjoyed exploring the playground that was this beach for the day and connecting with my inner child, which is something we should all do more often. Last night marked the second official 617 Club meetup, where members from around the world joined together for beer, pizza and photography chat. It was great to take part in a print swap, and I won some goodies too. Meetups like this are good for the soul, where you can make real connections with real people. I was also lucky enough to come away with spectacular printed work and a beaming smile on my face. So what is the 617 Club, and where have I been? The club is an online photography community run by Simon Baxter and Thomas Heaton. I've started helping with the club, running photography challenges over the summer, helping with Thursday live events, and assisting with meetups like this one. So I thought I'd take you along with me to get a taster of what it's like behind the scenes of a 617 Club meetup, and share with you all what I've been up to for the last month or so. So during this meetup at Whitley Bay, Thomas Heaton came to join us. We went along to the lighthouse to check out the seal colony, recommended by Thomas. I've been talking with members online for some time now, and it was such a delight to put faces to names and meet real people. And everyone was so welcoming. After leaving the camaraderie of the police service last year, I've been searching for my people, and I've certainly found a unique community to fill that space. It was also great to meet the famous Monty, Thomas's dog, who joined us for the walk. It was during a 617 Woodland meetup in spring, a fellow member said something to me which really resonated with me. You don't realise you need the club until you're in it. And that really stuck with me. The presentations from guest speakers, the engaging content, and the kind community have been a real comfort in a vocation which at times can be quite isolating. So after shooting the beach, we headed off for a spot of brunch at a beach cafe. The breakfast was great, as was the company, and it was wonderful to meet you all. And that's where I've been the last few months, and it's been an absolute pleasure to work with Tom and Simon. And these are the awards that I got yesterday, so we've got a very cool water bottle and a notebook. So yes, it's great to be part of this community, and it was wonderful to meet everyone, people that I've been connecting and talking to online. To meet them in the flesh is, really quite special. So if you're interested in joining the 617 Club, I'll put a link in the description. It's an affiliate link, so people that get referred, that person that's referred gets points, which is also quite cool. And please do join us. But I'm taking the summer off. I'm having a little bit of a break from YouTube because I'm going to enjoy the summer with my son. So I'll see you guys in the autumn after the summer break, and look forward to more photography adventures to come. Thanks again for all your support. Take care.